going on, good people? This is your boy Alberto, your host of the 95 North Falcons Talk Show. Folks, bringing you another draft profile for our Atlanta Falcons. Folks, stop me if you heard this before. The Falcons do a great job at finding late round gems. You know, for some examples on the current roster are Grady Jarrett, 5th round pick. Tyler Algier, 5th round pick. Both gems, both guys are producing. Of course, we already know what Grady Jarrett has meant to this organization, what he has done for this organization. Fast forward to now what Tyler Algier has done for the organization and what he has done at the skill position of running back, you know, just eclipsing over 1,000 yards, a feat that hasn't been done in, Jesus, so many years. You know, last guy to hold that record, I believe, was Willie Andrews back in 1979, if I'm not mistaken. But, you know, the common thing here is, you know, finding those late round gems. And especially on a defensive line that definitely needed some infusion of more talent and more youth. So I look for the Falcons to address, you know, the defensive line. You know, it could be in the early rounds, but you know, if we get to those, you know, late rounds, you know, 4th and 5th round, there's a guy here that definitely would warrant the Falcons to take, man. And this is nose tackle out of Wisconsin, Keanu Benton, 6'4", 315 pounds. Folks, this kid's ultra productive. Again, 6'4", 315 pounds, and has really nimble feet, has good change of pace in direction on how he flows and moves up and down that defensive line. Let's go through some stats. He finished with 6 sacks this year, 28 total pressures, 11 quarterback hits, 11 quarterback hurries to, you know, to go to these to his attributes and stuff. So that's a guy that potentially can come in and help out. I mean, on the defensive front right now, Grady Jarrett's, you know, the main cog, Taquan Graham, Abdullah Anderson. I always say Amir Abdullah. Abdullah Anderson, Jalen Dalton, Timothy Horn. You know, adding a guy like Keanu Benton, a true nose tackle, can really unlock a lot of the things that Atlanta wants to feature in their hybrid 3-4-4-3 look. Some of the things that Keanu does very well. He plays with leverage at the point of attack real well, whether that's inside or outside, and that's something to keep an eye on because versatility is something that, you know, the Falcons preach a lot about having these players know is versatility. Can you do more than what you're asked to do? Can you, if you're a D lineman, down D lineman, can you stand up and play on the outside? So this is one thing that Keanu Benton brings to the table. Let me see. Keeps his eyes in the backfield very well. Diagnoses run plays very well. The stack and shed, there's no question, man. This kid plays with raw power. He disengages very quick. He plays with a high IQ on that Wisconsin defensive line. He just has pure power. Plays with great pad level. You know, he can handle double teams, knows how to stack and shed, like I mentioned. You know, he has a nonstop motor, so in a one-on-one situation, man, there's really no stopping him to getting to where he wants to get, which is the quarterback. Ultimately, he's one of those, you know, leaner looking type nose tackles, kind of like how Timothy Horn is built. You know, just tall and just cut. You know, so his long frame has a powerful lower body. You know, just a lot of the things that you will want in a nose tackle. Not to mention, you know, his he offers a little something in the pass rush department. But definitely, this is a guy that I have my eye on, and in a lot of mock drafts, I've seen him picked. You know, in that 5 to 6 range. You know, and that's Atlanta's sweet spot. Is that 4, 5, and 6 range, you know, where they find these guys that just come in and just they just produce, man. So definitely, you know, a name to keep an eye out for in this up and coming NFL draft is Keanu Benton out of Wisconsin. Again, 6'4", 315 pounds, 6 sacks this year. Definitely broke out this year. Has steadily progressed his sack production every year since 2019. So 21 years old. So the young man has room to grow as a pass rusher, and he could potentially develop into something great. One of the better nose tackles if the right hands get on him. So yeah, that's my player profile for the Atlanta Falcons. Keanu Benton out of Wisconsin. And folks, if this is your first time to the channel, please like and subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Also like and share. Just like I mentioned, man, I'm trying to grow my channel as much as I can. So, subscription always helps, man. So, thank you for your time. This is your boy, Alberto, your host of the 95 North Falcons Talk Show. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace, y'all.